No, he was like, no, I'm not going to let you go before those people arrive. At least wait for them so that we can get a car to escort you back to your place. And I'm like, I'm gonna be fine. I know how to take care of myself anyway. I'm gonna be just fine. I was like, no, please, I insist. I'm like, no, bruh, I'm fine. I'm not. One thing I had told myself is that I am not going back into that house. And then, while he was still trying to convince me to stay, did that creature not walk out of the house? Did we tell each other to run? Nope. All three of us stood there dead. We stood there, frozen. That thing passed, walked out nicely, walked towards the gate. It walked through the bars of the gate and went out. Did my friend not pee herself? Did she not get sober in that instant? Like instantly, she was sober. All the alcohol in her system was flushed out. The guy, like when you are shocked, you like your reaction shows that you are shocked. The guy was not as shocked as we were. He was like trying to play along, like he didn't know what that was. I'm like, Mina, no, I'm not going to stay for such. I'm leaving. Did my friend not get into the car and start her car? And then I got into mine and start mine as well. And then we told him to open the gate. If he doesn't, we were going to drive through it. The guy was like, no, what am I going to tell your boyfriend? He's talking to my friend. What am I going to tell your boyfriend when he comes back? Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, no. She was like, hell no, I'm leaving. And I was like, no, I've been telling you that I want to go. And you were defending this guy saying that we should wait for your man. I mean, I'm leaving. Then he eventually opened the gate. We drove out. We drove for like 15 kilos and then we found a filling station. We drove into the filling station. We parked our cars. She ran out of her car into mine. She was shaking like nobody's business. We did not say anything. We just looked at each other. Then after an hour, I think it was around past 4 to 5, after an hour or so after leaving the house, the boyfriend then started calling. Then she sent him the location of where we were, and then he drove and then he came to us with his other friend, and he was like, he found us inside my car, and then he came and knocked on the window. We opened the windows. Did she not look at him and cry? And I was like, what's up? And I looked at him and I shook my head. It was like, yeah, you saw it too, ne? Like they knew. And then when the boyfriend tried to defend himself, he said that he signed for us to leave with them. But then we insisted that we were tired and we wanted to get some rest. And it was like I was trying to avoid that. The reason that we only stay there for a couple of hours and then we leave after is because we once had an encounter with that thing. Apparently, the spirit or the ladylike shape thingy with high heels is the girlfriend of the guy, and then the guy was living with the lady in that house, and then the lady mysteriously died. Like she just had a headache and then went on to take a nap, and then she never woke up. And the lady was from KZN, And then the family was like, the funeral was some sort of a chaos or a fiasco of some sort, because they eventually told the guy that bona, they don't have a child that can just be eaten by people for no reason. So I don't know whether to believe what they say or not, but no one can convince me otherwise. I saw what I saw, and no one is going to tell me that that was not an encounter with the supernatural. That was the last time I told myself that I'm never ever going to sleep in people's houses. I'm never going to sleep in houses of people that I barely even know. Maybe if I was drunk, I would defend it using alcohol, that maybe I was too drunk, I had a wild time, that's why I saw what I saw. But as sober-minded as I was, I saw it not once but twice, both inside the house and outside the house in the parking lot.